700 miles per hour and as slow as 100 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the left. This allows the aircraft to sustain 8 times the force of gravity in a tight turn. Ladies and gentlemen, watch as Radio Menudo enter from the left, roll into a 90-degree angle of bank, and Radio puts the stick in his lap for the minimum radius turn and jump. Super Hornet, indicating that it's close to the speed of sound. Radio Menudo will be very careful not to exceed the speed of sound because the subsequent sonic boom would shatter the windows of cars and buildings in the surrounding area. Keep in mind that this speed is only half of what the aircraft is capable of. As they pass in front of you, Radio Menudo will pull the aircraft into the vertical. From the right, Super Hornet high-speed pass. Maneuver the vertical pirouette. Approaching show center at 350 miles per hour, Radio will pull the jet into the vertical, roll the canopy towards the crowd. At the top of the climb, watch how the aircraft swaps ends and rapidly points back down to the earth. This maneuver is known as the vertical pirouette. Jet approaches show center, Radio will rapidly reposition the nose 4 times while flying a square path through the sky. Recovering at 2,800 feet, Radio Menudo will execute a loaded roll to complete this maneuver. From the right, watch the awesome nose of authority of the A-18F Super Hornet. aircraft approaches from the right, radio will accelerate to 450 miles per hour at a height of 500 feet. Approaching show center, he will roll the aircraft inverted and reduce power to idle for the U.S. Navy F-A-18F Super Hornet inverted whisper pass. Setting up for the high alpha pass. This maneuver will show you the incredible slow speed handling characteristics of the Super Hornet. Few other aircraft in the world would attempt to maneuver at this slow speed and nose attitude. However, the F-A-18 Super Hornet remains completely controllable with two digital flight control computers aiding radio and keeping this 40,000-pound plane flying at less than 100 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready. From the left, the Super Hornet super slow high alpha pass. Demonstrating the Super Hornet's agility in the pitch rate demo. The job of a naval aviator is not complete until his aircraft is back aboard its floating home on the aircraft carrier. Landing on a few hundred feet of moving ship at 130 miles per hour is extremely challenging, a matter of great pride. Watch as Radio Menudo execute a touch and go. Radio will command full afterburner from the Super Hornet, climb above the ground, and execute a low transition. your opportunity. From the right, Super Hornet's going to set up for a photo pass. Approaching the crowd. From the right, expect the radio to have at least 500 miles per hour in the jet, pulling 4 to 5 feet all the way across the crowd for the photo pass. The Super Hornet you saw here today is one actually used to train pilots and weapons systems officers at Strike Fighter Squadron 106, based in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia, here at Naval Air Station Oceana. Radio Menudo currently serves as instructors and spend most of their time teaching new pilots on Windows how to employ the Super Hornet. Currently, there are 12 operational Super Hornet squadrons in the Navy. The aircraft has served in Afghanistan and Iraq. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes many dedicated and talented young men and women to maintain, fix, and fly these machines. Please join Radio Menudo in acknowledging the maintenance crew that supported a great Super Hornet demonstration. They are AM-2 Wilson Munger from Jacksonville, Florida. AM-2 Andrew Perfetti from Chatham, New York. And ADAN Aubrey Estrin from Philly, Pennsylvania. Big round of applause for our maintenance crew. On behalf of the United States Navy, we thank you for allowing us to demonstrate the F-18 Super Hornet here at NAS Oceana, our home base. We appreciate your continued support as we defend our great country. Have a great day.
Thank you, Little Roo. Ladies and gentlemen, one more great round of applause for the F-18 Super Hornet demonstration, the Rhino. And Little Roo, before you go, just pass on to the rest of the Rhino and Hornet gang how grateful I am for the hospitality and friendship you showed me the other day, getting a chance to fly the simulator. For the flight suit you guys gave me, I really appreciate it. It's nice to be kind of an honorary member of your team. Thanks, buddy. I sure appreciate it.
Thanks for everything. We appreciate your support.
You betcha. All right, now Michael Julian's getting ready to take off. As we recover the Rhino, Michael Julian's going to get off the ground and get ready. But I want you to look to your left, ladies and gentlemen. I have been asked by Captain Mark Hunter, the commanding officer of NAS Oceana, to help the NAS Oceana Airshow